Okay guys, I am back. Hope you all are doing well. And these are just pretty much going to be craft with me's. I don't know that we're going to be doing too much new stuff. I mean, I'm going to be trying some stuff. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I hope you're all well. I should have started at a different point. But no matter, I'll just finish inking this and show you the menagerie that's been happening. So I think I told you that I was trying to make a sketchbook out of this one for the giveaway journal, and it is not turning out. So look at how pretty it looks though. Like it started out really good, right? And then it started cracking and wrinkling and buckling. And then it starts pulling away from the spine. And I even cut them out. I didn't pull them out. So yeah, this just becomes really cool filler paper. So it just, like I said, it was getting worse and worse. So far I've made this cover, and then I've kind of changed like the whole scheme. Instead of doing like bright whites, I printed it on the parchment paper, which I love. So yeah, I think for the most part, we're going to do ephemera. And like usual, I'm not going to film all of it or even show all of it. Just so there's something a little bit special that only Susan gets to see. I do that like on custom journals too, where sure, I may film the entire or most of it on camera, but then there'll always be something special not seen so that it's a surprise. And it's usually ephemera, obviously. Oh, what did I do here? Oh, right. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making these little pockets, and these little pieces here came from Tuesday Moriarty. Thank you, Tuesday. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush a little bit of color to define those. And then, so this is just like an embossed piece, obviously. And then I'm going to take the Wink of Stella over the top and kind of just define it a little bit even more. And this journal is focused more, instead of, it's focused on blue, it's focused on butterflies and botanicals. So the Wink of Stella, you actually just don't even need that much. And I'm just going on top of the ridges here of the embossing. And the Wink of Stella doesn't put out a crazy amount of glitter. Just enough to add just a little sparkle. And it's by far one of my favorite things to use. Oh yes, the motorcycles are out in force today, which is weird because, you know, it's Wednesday, it's not a Saturday or a Sunday, so. And I need to film ahead because we've got some family functions and stuff coming up here. So, and then Gracie's birthday is just a little while away. So I need to do my spring cleaning that I still have yet to get done. You know, the cleaning everybody hates to do, like pull all the furniture out, vacuum underneath it, you know, wash the walls. I do wash my walls twice a year and then spot, because we live in the country and the flies out in this direction are nuts. So yeah. And I, you know, wash the outside of the house to kind of get rid of the fly pheromones, if you will. And the wasps so far this year have been absolutely atrocious. And like, we're not even at, like, we're just now getting warm. Yeah. Okay. So, and then once that dries, and the camera never picks this up well, but it just puts a little bit more dimension into it. And again, you won't see it until you have it in person. So we're going to do a couple of these, and then I think I'm getting close to having the stuff done. I think I want to do a couple of like page or like envelope things with this. Okay. And that Wink of Stella dries really quick. Okay, so these are some pockets here, and I don't know how I'm going to decorate them, so we're going to, like the top of them there. So let's go ahead and do this tuck here. And then coming in June, I'm only going to make a couple of journals, but I'm going to be using some of my kits that I'm getting for design team projects. I am going to do a couple of different projects with them, which I think you guys will enjoy. If you don't, you can like totally fast forward, but I am going to do a wine bottle. So yeah, and every technique that I show on there is actually something that you can do in your journals. But Crafty Cat has the cutest little kitten thing. So there's two things I'm going to make with that. And I think, like I said, I think you guys will really enjoy it. Or at least I hope you will. And they're like, it's going to be cute, inexpensive gifts you can make. And it'll give you hopefully like some inexpensive Christmas ideas, because I do have a feeling that this year people are really going to have to pinch pennies with everything that's been going on until the economy in like all around the world like actually gets kind of back on its feet, if you will, and people get back to work. I do think that that's going to happen. We're all going to need to like go back to basics. And so I'm hoping that I can come up with a couple of things that might interest you. And again, anything that I make can be translated to junk journals per se, like techniques anyways. Obviously you can't put a wine bottle in a journal unless it's like a printable. But I'm kind of hoping that we can kind of all come up collectively with some Christmas present ideas. And if we start now, you know, and I guess when I make gifts too, I want them to be useful. Yeah, I really think you guys will enjoy this next one for Crafty Cat. Well, all of them I hope that you enjoy, but you know what I mean. Like this one, I think you'll like it. It's super cute, and it'll go for any cat lover. Okay. Let's get that glued down, and then we will figure out how to decorate the rest of it. I'm thinking doily in part, and I still have yet to decide on a lace, so I still have to trim out most of my pockets and, you know, stuff like that. But and there's already like a blue lace in there, so I'm thinking that we might do more blue and creams. Okay, so that's just like quick. Sorry if I sound nasally, it literally is allergies. All right, so let's see. know I've had some questions lately, but I'm sorry guys, I can't remember what they were now. Oh, one was where do I get these doilies? And these particular ones I got at my brick and mortar store. No. Did I? Yep, brick and mortar. And the brand is Doodlebug Design. Yep, doodlebugblog.com is one, like, and then www.doodlebug.ws. So, oop, sorry. So that's its SKU number. I don't know. I don't know that I have a plan for this pocket. We're just kind of winging it, I guess. We might not even use them. I don't know. I don't know. I think a whole lot of things these days, I guess. Or we could, where did I set it? Nope, not that one. And these are Shabby Dabby Doodah's Curator's Collection butterflies. Well, just gonna ink around this edge and see if I liked it better. And these little flowers are my porch prints. Kind of like those, I think, a little bit better. I mean, I like both of them. Let's see what this does. Okay, so these, I know I've done a video on how to use these with Distress inks to really change their appearance. So, yeah, don't give up on them. Don't pass them up. I think they're going to be too light, though. And that might be part of the problem. Even with Distress inks. And if you guys want to see what I do with them other than just distressing them, let me know in the description and I'll do it again. It's basically once you use Vintage Photo, you just put a little bit of water on them and it like kind of transforms the ink and just adds a little bit more color. I've tried other colors, but not with as good a luck as with the Vintage Photo. I think I like that, but I don't think I like the color. I think it blends in too much. So let's see if we can punch a few new ones. Let me grab my punch. And I was thinking maybe, would it be too bold to punch it out of Lorna's background papers? I don't know, right? Let's just try it. But I think that leads us to the same problem, is we need something, if we're going to use blues, then we need something more bold, right? How about this? That's pretty bold. And then I just had a thought. Not a very good one, I don't think, but okay, that's better. Oh, bother. Can't decide. Oh, man, I just dumped over a bunch of stuff. Y'all should fire me. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking is that I am going to use the black bling, and this is why. Because this is heavily black as well, and it uses the black, so I'm thinking, of course it's not going on this specific page, but for dramatic sake, I think I will use a couple of those. And, okay. Let's put a little bit of Wink of Stella on it. Maybe soften it just a little. All right, we're gonna have to wait to see what that looks like dry, because I got a little bit extra glue on there, and hopefully it'll dry clear. If it doesn't, we'll just switch out some stuff, right? As long as it's not glued down, I think we'll be fine. Let's do the other one. Did we decide we liked that one? I think we did, or I did. I really just don't like the butterfly. Not as much as I was thinking I might on something else maybe, but I'm thinking these are just better like little tiny bits of lace, I think. And the wind is at it again, so we may have another entertaining day. If you watch the Blue 60-minute challenge, you guys will have heard all about the wind the other day. And I am going to have to pause the video a little bit to make sure Gracie doesn't need help with the doors and everything on the greenhouse again. Yeah, it's never a dull moment here. I will say, country life is not for the faint at heart. Oh, no. There we go. All right, very grungy, very grungy. All right, I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back at it. And we're just going to add some cheesecloth and then possibly a little bling. And hopefully, my hopes is that I get this journal done and then Susan has it before these air. That is the goal. And then I'm going to add one of the little words in there. I think I'm going to add it right there. And that's a Tracy Fox butterfly, in case you're wondering. Like I said, we're going to be all over the board, and I really hope that I can remember to I actually think I like it without a lot of bling, but I am going to Wink of Stella this. Just a little. Yep, just give it just a touch. Just a touch of sparkle. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, that's one side done. Let's finish this side. I've already inked. Let's get its, I call it gauze half the time. I know, not correct, but. Do you hear that wind just whipping? Okay, let that set for a second. We'll pick out our word. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, that one seems like it should go here. Grow. This little word kit's kind of cute. There's some things that I hesitate to use in it, but for the most part, it's really cute. It's a cute little kit. Okay, I like it. Okay, pocket number 2 done. All right. Now what? I wanted to make, Sammy Jared sent me these really cute, envelope thing. I think it was Sammy. Now I gotta find it. I apologize, guys. It was right here. Put that back in the bling box before it gets lost in the menagerie. I guess if I were set up a little bit better, doing this, which I will do that at the next, before the next video, is kind of get it a little organized again. There it is. Okay, she sent me this one with an envelope, and she had put a tag here. And it kind of opened up, and then it had, this was decorated on the inside, I believe. I would have to find the prototype again to know for sure. Let's cap that till we're sure what we're gonna do with it first, because I think I'll have to make a tag, because I don't think that I have any this size already done. Oh, maybe. This, nope, not quite tall enough. Okay, no worries. Let's just make one. All right, so, and the card is going to be too small too. So let's measure this first. Okay, height wise, it's 4 inches. It's not even 4 inches square. Oh wow, that's like off. 4 by 3, 2 1/4. So 2 1/4, but then hers was a little bit smaller. So let's do 2 5/8. And we said 4, right? Scissors. I keep just looking at it. Okay, so like this. Don't really like the way that looks. Do you see where it gaps right there? So what if, I mean, this one's too short now. So what if we just had it down here? Or maybe hers was taller. Like taller than that. Because if it were just a little bit taller, then it would look kind of like that. I don't know if I like that either. Decisions. Maybe I don't like it because it's not card. Or craft paper, I mean. Okay. So, we are just going to do what we're going to do, and we'll just see how it goes. Which is not always a good idea, is it? I have no idea. We're just winging it, and maybe we'll make something cool, right? One can never tell. And maybe I don't like it because I don't really like the edges. I want to bring him in just a little bit. Ah. We might have to just scrap it and go on, like, make something else with it. Because I think I just really botched it. And I did. Okay. Now let's just make it the way we really want to make it. Okay, so we want it at least this tall. So I'm going to go up a little bit further, and we're going to just play, I guess. Ooh, I'm getting aggressive with it, aren't I? I said 2 5/8. Okay, better. Okay, now let's not mess up this part again. I think I'm gonna need to, like, after we get this one done, I'm gonna have to take a break away from filming and go wash my hands, because apparently I have ink everywhere. Okay, and I'm just gonna do what I did a minute ago. Fill it in, because I'm going to collage on it, so I don't need to have every edge like crazy perfect. Okay, and we have... Hi. I'm crafting. What are you doing?
Trying to get this video to upload to my Google Drive.
Oh, it's not loading?
It's just slow. It's almost there. Are you doing a color challenge again?
Nope, I am just crafting.
Less stressful.
I wouldn't say that, per se.
Are you doing like a design team project or?
Nope, this is for the giveaway journal. You know, the one that I was so mad at last night? Yeah, that one.
That was funny. Whose kit is this?
Well, I'm using a ton of different people's kits this time. I am using, oh, I don't know where their little thing went. There it is. Faith and Hope Design Shop, and then I'm using Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, Emily's new kit, Tracy Fox, my porch prints. It's just kind of a hodgepodge.
Nice.
Yeah. I hope it will be.
So you said it's a donation journal?
No, it's not a donation journal. This is the giveaway journal.
Okay, yeah.
The 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
I thought you...
Nope, I got the other, like I did the ephemera folios and then the ephemera pack. It's like in a folder, and then I gave away a custom journal. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, very nice.
When is this video going up?
This video will go up next Tuesday, I think. So like a week out. But I figured with all the spring cleaning we have to do for your birthday,
Yeah.
I might as well just like get as far ahead as I can.
That's gross. Spring cleaning.
I know. But it's gotta be done, babe.
Do we have to do what we did last year?
Yep.
That's not okay. I got stuck underneath the couch.
She did actually get stuck underneath the couch. It was pretty funny. Yeah, like I said, never a dull moment at the Froggle House. Never ever.
Well, you gave
If
me
you're
the vacuum.
bored-
You gave me the vacuum hose and told me to vacuum like the couch, and then I had to do it. I got stuck.
Nope. Yeah, so by the time you see this, we will probably already have cleaned the house, and so then I can give you updates on whether she got stuck or not.
We're probably not even gonna remember we talked about this by then, and then somebody's gonna comment, "Did she get stuck underneath the couch?" And then we're not gonna remember, you know?
Yeah, that's possible. That could happen.
Right, I'm gonna go finish school.
All right. Be cool, stay in school. It used to be a slogan.
I can see why it's a used to be a slogan.
Oh, she's my silly girl. I do adore that girl. You know, I should tell you that, like, when I was pregnant with her, I swore that she was a boy. Like, I carried her the exact same as I carried Bo. I just really strongly felt that she was a boy, right? And either would have been fine with us. I mean, we weren't really, I mean, we had Bo, so I mean, a girl would have been cool. But, you know, we were already set up for a boy. You know, we had plenty of hand-me-downs, you know, things like that, right? Well, she was born in June, and I had my first ultrasound in, well, I had like, okay, so her pregnancy was high risk because of Bo. And I love babies, but I can't carry them well. I ended up on bed rest with both of them, and both of them were born at small birth weights, or smaller than normal. Bo was 4 pounds 3 ounces, and Grace was 6 pounds 6 ounces. And yes, she was born on 6/6. How funny is that, right? At any rate, I don't know what I was just thinking with that. Apparently I wasn't thinking at all. At any rate, she was high risk from the get-go. You know, it might be kind of cool. Bear with me, guys. This is like a little framelit thing. Let me grab my cutting mat, which might actually be a problem here. I'm gonna have to kind of scoop back so that I can only use like the edge of the table here. And I'm probably gonna make a mess, and then there's gonna be blood everywhere. All right, so sorry guys, that cut off like in my phone battery stuff said that it was, or my phone said it was full storage, which is nonsense. Anyways, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to do something similar, but I made this tag and I actually really like it just the way it is. So, yeah, we'll find somewhere to stick that. So we're going to start over. Sorry, kids. Yeah. So I'm going to make it plainer this time. Actually, I just had a really good idea. I think it's going to be a good idea. We'll see if it's a good idea, right? All right. So I cut that open, but no worries. We are going to, we want this, right? Oh boy, that wind. I'm going to make it even, no, I'm not. I'm going to make it shorter again. And it's giving me a headache. And I'm not even in it, if that makes any sense. We said we wanted it at 2 and what? Yep, 2 and 5/8. I just forget while we're at it. And actually, I'm going to use this as my template to cut the tops off here. Because I just had an idea. Okay, I think I'm going to use the book page some more and do kind of what I did before. Actually, where's that other piece? Let's not waste. You know, Some days I wonder about me. Oh, and I just had an idea. I'll have to see if I have what I'm looking for here. And actually, I wanted to use this as a template for another one to go on the other side. Oh, and here I am not even talking. My apologies, guys. I was wool gathering about Idaho. I think we are all pretty excited to kind of get out of town and do something fun. And just hoping that all the parks and everything open back up. I think they will be by then. At least it sounds like Idaho doesn't have as many restrictions as other states, so I'm hoping that that's the case. And Wyoming doesn't have as many restrictions as everybody else, so okay. So let me get out my archival ink and we will just see if I have. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we're gonna have to stamp it first just to make sure. And then grab my trusty. Oh, there's my craft paper. I found it. It's in the stamp box. Okay, now thinking I have this really cute butterfly stamp right there. That's what I'm thinking. Right there on that side. And I do not have my block handy, I don't think. I have my small one, but again, I think I've lost my big block. No, I didn't. Whew. How about that? I need to just go online and buy another set and like a bigger set. And that mounting stuff still has yet to come. Okay, so let's test this on this first. Make sure we like it. Oh, was that me? Or was that the ink or the stamp? thing we're testing it first, huh? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love that color. Okay. All right. Wish me luck, guys, because we all know how I am. Oh, I love it. I'm sorry. Just love it when things actually turn out the way you're hoping it will. Okay, now, and I have no idea, honestly, if this is exactly how she did it, but because I can't find like the prototype of it, or like the one that she sent me. I cannot find it, so. Whew. Turns out I'm gluing like Guy color. Toddler. Maybe I should have just stressed that beforehand. Oh well. Can't go back now. Okay, so this is going to flip open. And do we want another set of those butterflies on one of these? No, I don't think I do. Okay, now what I was thinking, I'm going to cover this. We're still just a little bit too wide there. All right. Just going to take that off. And I know it's probably a little too long, but we'll fix that. Yeah, a little too long. Okay. I'll take it off this end. Okay, now I want to do and then as soon as I get this one set, we will probably call it a video. Oh gosh, that's kind of messy, isn't it? Bum, bum. I don't know. Susan may not want this journal after I get done with it. Okay, let's make sure I didn't glue that. Nope, I think that's good. I think I swear some days it's like watching a toddler, I'm sure. Okay. All right, we'll let that dry. And then let's line this one with the book page. And I'm guessing it's time to start a new one. Maybe it will be. Maybe, just maybe. Now what if... I wonder if that will show through too much. Nope, we'll figure out something else cool to do with that one. Okay. Now, let's see if our little tag fits now. Oh, it's just a little too wide. Will it slip down in there? Nope, it does. And then, okay, yep. Sweet. Cute. Okay, so let's look to see what we did. Okay. So I might decorate a little bit here. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait to see. And we might just put some lace on it and maybe like a butterfly. Like, I'm thinking something kind of like this with the little lace here. But we have it pretty much done. Super cute little place just to journal on. All right, cool. Open, I need to ink that. How did I not ink that before we glued it in? I think I said as much, didn't I? Okay, no worries, we can fix it. All right, perfect, guys. Okay, thanks for joining me, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.